Welcome to the meditation practice. Bring on board a natural smile in full recognition of your objective within this practice. Purposefully take this opportunity to allow the thinking process to find you in good stead. Perhaps one may sense the need to adjust the neck, the torso, and the limbs for comfort. Thereby one can find a position that shall bring stability and deeper awareness of one's full self and recognition. As always, take a moment to allow the breath to explore the lungs' natural full potential. Notice each tiny alveoli as it expands and relaxes. Notice the subtle exchanges that occurs through the capillaries. Thereby, the spent breath is released and the oxygenated influence finds the circulatory system to your advantage. As you think, so shall one influence. Thus think lovingly and encourage the state of oneness to flow through your entire being with the greatest of support and comfort. Now relax, as always, the facial muscles. Scan the body and note as to how you may feel once that entire body is completely relaxed, where appropriate, while still allowing correct spinal alignment. And note how one feels as the greater overself is easily accessed within the stillness of the mind of this practice. Somewhere in a parallel reality, you have already accomplished and achieved everything you could imagine from this point of perspective. Thus, it is easy to note if it is already existing. You can, if you choose to, consciously connect to it. The laws of success is a byproduct of one who has already acknowledged and recognized that they are already successful. Add freedom to the torso, as though you're sensing a gentle breeze as it caresses the mind. Thereby one can feel the grace of a higher intelligence that is supporting you in this practice. And as you refine the breath, remember that you are far more than that physical vehicle. Yet you acknowledge and appreciate the physical body for providing you the opportunity in exploration and growth to your advantage. Be kind to thyself. Again, what if you chose now to send light and love purposely through your entire physical body now? And if you chose to send love and light, recognize that every cell and subatomic particle shall find perfect balance according to the divine matrix of perfect health. Nature is perfect. And as you refine your breath awareness for the next few moments, continue utilizing visualization as you communicate to every cell and subatomic particle through that entire physical body in appreciation for the service it provides to you. See the head, the brain, the facial structures, the muscles of the entire body. Scan the spine, the torso, the organs, the glands, the sinews, and allow yourself to flood that entire body with pure light in appreciation. And thus, if for whatever reason misalignment had in any way found attachment within you, you are now releasing it, if that is your choice. If you're comfortable to release any physical discomfort, that is a perfect opportunity now to let it go. Whether it is recent or a long forgotten impression, now you're choosing to flood your entire mind right through with a clear renovation, an upgrade. Take a moment as you relax that body, breathing efficiently through your entire being, as though you can see the body translucent in 3D. And you're scanning from the head down that body, the organs that draws your attention, the muscles, bones, any part of that body, the nervous system that draws your attention. Imagine you're seeing it with clarity, in perfection, in health, balance, and total integration as it works perfectly according to nature's law. Go with it. If distraction finds the mind, let it pass and continue to scan that entire body. That is your vehicle of expression. You're purposely reclaiming it now and choosing to rejuvenate it as you see fit. As you see fit. Be inspired. Be loving, be kind and supportive. Continue now to go within as you scan in full reclamation. Trust in the higher influences and divine support that is with you in full assistance. Each step you take, the greater over self, shall further reinforce their support in gratitude. Go within. Scan that entire body in refinement, in health, well-being, and healing where needed. And remind yourself how perfect you are as an extension of the divine Overself. Perfect. in every way. Continue to scan your entire physiology. Continue to scan that entire body. And as you scan, sense that part becoming brighter, far more refined by your conscious interaction. As you are perfect in divine reflection. And remind yourself, if needed, take quality time often, preferably daily, to recalibrate that entire body. Just as when you choose to sleep, consciously you are unaware of what is occurring as that body rests. But subjectively, the greater mind is continuing to scan and repair as needed. But here, you are taking greater advantage of your conscious influence in refine upgrade. Sense the breath of life flooding your entire being. That body is connected to Mother Earth. Thus sense Mother Nature continuing to flood your entire physical being with all that it needs for rejuvenation. With your conscious intention and permission granted to yourself now. Grant yourself inner peace. And as the mind continues to scan the body where appropriate, add on board the emotional body. Let the self scan those emotions that had in some way influenced that physical body, whereby you are now choosing to cleanse those emotions, refining in pure distillation. Sense yourself adding inner peace to your emotional state of being. Thus, that emotional body, as the physical body, continues now to flow with a greater sense of harmonic attunement. Sense those emotions finding greater peace. In full appreciation of your worth. As you rescind, you release any attachments that had in any way caused the emotions to come out of balance, which may in turn have affected that physical body. Here you are reclaiming your state of being in perfect balance. Thus those emotions shall assist in greater joy and upliftment. Scan that body physically and emotionally now. Go within. Meaning, let your mind scan thoughts that had in any way influenced emotions and clear those emotions that had in any way caused you misalignment and discomfort, sadness, any emotion that you may feel was counterproductive. Releasing, releasing, Releasing it now. Go with it. Recognizing the multi-dimensional layers that continues to weave through every aspect of your life. As humans, one is connected to the emotional construct by experiential associations. Here you're choosing to recognize the benefit of emotions to your advantage, as well as a healthy physical body in support. You're setting yourself free as you choose, as this is your life. You have veto as to how you may choose to live your life. From this moment forward, you are taking greater conscious control in thought and actions. Go within. And remember not to allow yourself to feel in any way obligated to hold emotions that had limited you. No more guilt. Release it. Set yourself free where needed. And do not limit it to your personal state. It may be due to your genetics, family, culturally, or as part of the global family. You are not responsible for others' paradigm in thought transference. You are responsible for your individual state of being. Thereby, by example, this life has value. By example, this life has value. As that body continues to find balance in entrainment with those emotions, notice your thinking process. Notice the mental body. That part that is omnipresent, that is far beyond those emotions. Notice the mental body. And again, release any impressions upon the mental state of being that had limited you. You're now choosing to reconnect consciously to the divine mind in expression. Thus the mind, in turn, supports the emotions in upliftment, and the emotions in turn adds power and upliftment and rejuvenation to that physical vehicle. Continue observing the three bodies now. Let that mind feel inspired. Go with it. Notice as you observe the mind, the thoughts, that the mind is multi-dimensional. And within the mind there's abundance. Anything is possible once the mind is accessed without limiting emotions. And past accepted limiting physical restrictions. You're reclaiming your full divine birth right now. Let that body find inner peace in health, well-being, healing, and rejuvenation. Let those emotions, in turn, find you in as the erasement of all unwanted limitations. And sense the joy that finds you as you again move well within the greater expansion of the mind as you erase past limitations. You are perfect as you are. Once you recognize who you truly are, you are perfect. Thus notice the mind, notice the emotions, and notice that body. And notice how the three are constantly interacting with each other. Thus, as the mind is far more accessed within its higher dimensions, emotions find you in greater steadfast strength, love, and unconditional joy. And that physical body continues to reflect the perfect balance for the best incarnation. The best incarnation. Recognize that you did not take birth blindly or accidentally. There is a purpose. And once you acknowledge and allow your mind to achieve what programs it chose to enhance and beyond, then this birth automatically influences all different aspects of your multi-dimensional self. So remember that. You are perfect. And as you extend beyond the mind, notice the intelligence that one may call the essence of the greater overself, which utilizes the mind, which utilizes the emotions, and which utilizes the physical body. Now notice how perfect the laws of entrainment flows through you like a river. Become far more aware of that divine spark, the essence, the spirit. Whatever name that you are comfortable in association with in relation to an aspect of the divine creator. Let it flood your entire being now. Perfectly. Go with it. And what if you chose to consciously connect to the subtle realms all around you now? You may yet be aware that around you are intelligence of refined order that is with you to support you in alignment with your evolution process. Some may call them guides or angels or any other terminology that may represent a refined being of virtue that is with you. Give appreciation to all those around you now and call upon them to make such a refined impression upon you that you are far more conscious of their presence in interactive communication. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. Remind yourself that. And if so, then the future, any moment from this moment is a future, is far brighter, is it not? Those past limitations, for whatever reason, had found you in entrainment is now released, is it not? And if one's mind is no longer associated with limitations, there can be no limitations. Is that not correct? If the mind is no longer associated with limitations, there are no limitations. And as the mind thus connects to the unlimited vortex of the omnipresent, omnipotent, omniscient self, this life becomes a life of full joy in awakening. Full joy in realization that one is perfect in every way. Thus go within and let that entire light of love permeate through the entire being, far more than perhaps one has experienced prior to this moment. Let it flood you now. Let it flood you now. Let it flood you now. You are perfect in every way. And allow that inner smile to be so ingrained within you that every aspect of your life shall enhance that state of bliss. That essence that many have sought throughout their generations in regards to the divine awakening. Utilize this moment as a moment of blessing. Let it be. You are perfect in every way. And remind yourself daily that you are truly one with the greater of yourself as an immortal being that is experiencing a human experience. Be loving to thyself. Now purposefully scan those emotions, scan the essence, scan the mind, scan that body. As each fully integrates perfectly with each other, with the guidance of the divine spirit, you are perfect in every way. Those hands are yours, so let the fingers move now with full appreciation. Deepen the breath and feel grounded but fully integrated and uplifted in rejuvenation. As you think, so you are. Bring on board that loving smile, and when suited, place the palm or palms upon the heart in gratitude as always for the opportunities that continues to awaken you to your full value in expression. And until our next practice, recognize that you are loved, and my love extends out to you as we each support each other. along the great full awakening, along this path in evolution. May your life be blessed, loved and light.